I've been playing Minecraft for a long time. When you've been playing Minecraft for as long as I have, starting a world can get boring. You start to make plans and how this world will be different and all these things you're going to do before you even hit create new world. Today, I'm going to make no plans. Just hit play and see where the world takes me. Kind of like I used to. Well, this is the perfect spawn for a world where I don't plan anything. I do love spruce. Um, so to elaborate on what I mean by this video, I'm kind of just gonna go around. Like we could make a base and then leave because that's just what I feel like doing. I'm making no plans. I mean, our base is gonna be whatever it's gonna be. We're gonna get whatever materials we're gonna get. We're gonna work on whatever projects that just happen to suit the moment that we're doing. There will be zero plans. I am not planning ahead for anything. I'm gonna go around and be like, ooh, that looks cool. I wonder if I could do this. I don't have any farms I want to do. I don't have any ideas I want to get done for this video. I don't care. Maybe we won't even make a house. We'll probably make a house, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe it won't be a traditional house. So, yeah, so far, beautiful world, though. Lots of dark wood. We don't have a... Or no, there's a birch right there. Okay. Now, regardless of my plans, we, again, have to always start the same way we do every single time. So let's go ahead and get all of our tools right here real quick. And then we can be adventuring on to finding some stuff. All right. I kind of thought of doing this the other day because I was thinking about my No Rush series. Well, I wouldn't really call it a series, but my No Rush videos. And I was like, even with that world, which was really kind of focused on playing like we used to, I had a plan. I had a direction. I had an idea of what I was going to be doing in each video I recorded. And I'm like, you know what? Let me make a video where I don't plan anything. Just like when you're a kid, you'd boot up the world and you just oh, wait, like that though. You just boot up the world and see what happens and be scared and whatever. And it's impossible to, have new things happen necessarily, and get new experiences every single time you play. But, you can kind of just see where the world takes you. Oh, and for once, we are playing on a modern update. I should say, recent update. This is only 2 versions back. There should be the cute animals and stuff that I haven't really seen too much because I tend to play on the few versions back for the mod packs that I put together. But this is on a newer one, so might actually see some little dudes running around here. And we can get copper tools, so I will go ahead and grab that as well. I hope we come across a cow, because I feel like we're going to be moving around a lot more in this video than I normally do. So I'm going to need at least a few of the, what are they called? Oh man, I can't remember what the name is now. The sacks, the bundles. I need a few of the bundles. Oh, that's a beautiful spot right there. Oh my goodness, look at that. Man, that makes me want to build a little cabin there. But, man, maybe we will. Maybe we'll build a little cabin there. It looks really nice. I'll see about that. I don't think I'm going to set up anywhere, like I said, but we can build little things here and there and go on adventures, and if we prefer a different spot after we're done, we do it. I will, however, protect myself the best I can, because if we don't have a home base, that is going to be a concern of mine, is dying. Is that a... What? I feel like those cannot be as rare as they used to be, because I've run into those so often now. It's kind of crazy. I guess we'll go over there. I might have to just like kind of peek through the windows because there's no way I'm going to survive running through it. I mean, they never really offer you much, but they're cool to look at. I don't see any animals running around. Let me grab a couple of fish too. Dean, I just got bone meal. I feel like I have to look this up. I should Google it because I've gotten so many comments on the peaceful video about people saying you can get bones from fish. I've only ever gotten bone meal. I just got another one. I could kill so many fish. I think it's a bedrock thing where you get bones because unless it's just super rare on Java to get the bones. I've never seen bones. I feel like I have, but I used to play bedrock a lot. So I feel like that's where I would have seen it. All right, I should probably just go ahead and replace all my tools. I might as well. I do have the stuff for it. I don't know if we have enough for a full suit, but I'm not going to stress about it. I feel like stones become obsolete now in these newer updates. I do sometimes not even mess with the copper, but usually because I don't find it before I get iron. But if you spawn an area like this where it's just like right there on the surface, there's really no point outside of making a stone pickaxe than to not use this stuff. All right, I'll save the extra here for some future tools. And I should actually have cooked the fish while I was waiting here, but we'll get the fish in a minute. We can eat through the berries for now. Ooh, can never have too much coal, especially if we're going to be running around. Now, I do wish I could see some animals. I don't really know what's going on with that. I use a bed at the moment. Getting dark. I'm going to a dark forest. I don't think there's any beds in that thing, but there might be some wool. Ooh, hello, chickens and cows. I need you. Appreciate you. Oh, I hate the new noises. Actually, I do. I do now. I realize that. I remember now that I have seen the cows and the pigs' new noises. I don't like them. Chickens have new noises. Oh no, I don't like that. I feel like you get so accustomed to the Minecraft noises that it doesn't feel like you're killing an animal, but if they change the noise, it does. Oh, there's a sheep. Hello, sheep. Do you have a family running around here? I could use the wheat. Or, the wool, thank you. I think we're going to set up a little cabin, a tiny little cabin right here for the night. Just to get us through the night, and then we'll move on. But I think it'll be pretty cool to have this set up. I might stay up just a little late here. Finish it, and then potentially get some string. No, I like to fish. We could fish along the way. Like, I don't see little islands like this too often, so it is a nice spot. Quite beautiful. And before people start slamming me in the comments with what the seed is, there's the seed. Feel free to use it. And here's my coordinates, if you want this island. Oh, there's a different pig right there. I'll spare the pig. He's not really going to give me much but food, and we've gotten plenty here. And I think this is the perfect little spot right here. We can get some spruce for the cabin. I should make some torches while I'm standing here. Throw these down a little bit to save us from stuff spawning on our head. That'd be much appreciated, I feel like. I could make it on the water, but I kind of like it being like in the middle here. And it's big enough. It's not going to be big enough to really take up too much space. So I don't even have to chop all these trees down. But we might need the wood. I didn't get any oak, though. I don't think I want to make the cabin out of birch. I feel like it wouldn't really match the aesthetic I was going for here. Oh my god. What is that? Dude, what? I forgot that's what they look like. Oh my god, it's so tiny. All right, we're going to run into a problem here if these guys are touching other trees. And I will hold on to this. I need to make... I actually do need to get some string so I can make some of those. But let me make a bed real quick. We'll set up a tiny little spot like right here because we're not going to build here. I think a tent would be potentially better, but we'll make a little makeshift shack here, I think. Make like a little hut or something. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I'll go ahead and make myself the smoker, get this food cooking while I work on this. Just for a night. And I feel like maybe there should be a reason this is here, so we'll put a sign up or something like that. Maybe I'll think of some lore here in a minute. It's like the Traveler's Camp or something put up, and it's free to use. Do I see any spiders around? I could use some spiders. I do actually. Let's go grab that. Is that a spider jockey? Of course it is. Okay, well, I'll eat real quick before we do that, and then we can go grab it. Pop the fish in there. And hop up here. We should be able to get a couple of string. Hopefully we get 4, so we can get like 3 bundles. Or no, 2 bundles at least, and then fishing rod. Mr. Spider, hello. Could you come on down here? Thank you. Drop your silk, sir. Oh, dude, that's perfect. 2 is very nice. But that might not have been a spider jockey. Yeah, I'll let you take care of that. Where's that other spider? I saw another spider out here. What are we doing? We're in a forest on fire. I'll leave you guys alone. I just want that spider. I mean, I don't necessarily need the fishing rod. Thought it'd be kind of nice to have the option. Okay, I guess we'll just get a couple bundles. We have plenty of nights to run around and be able to get that. Oh, and I actually shouldn't have walked away from the island because I see a couple of mobs over here that might sneak up on me. Hopefully it'll be alright. Alright, I've kind of pivoted towards getting a, like a nice little area that you can sleep, and that's about it. So, I'm gonna say... Nope, not that. Another baby, Jesus. I'm gonna say we put up, like, some kind of a makeshift structure camp here, and call it a day. I don't even know what this is gonna look like, but that's kind of the point of what we're doing here, so that's okay. Thank you, sir. You could get rid of that. We'll get a little bit of something going on here. That might be too low. Oh, hello. What are you doing out here, man? Oh, a spider. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. All right, we can get a couple of these, and that's the wrong way. There we go. And I can start packing up some of this extra stuff here that we don't really need to have hanging around. We'll have a food one real quick, since we got all this extra food. I'll take the steak for now. And I guess I'll put the berries in there too. And then everything else can kind of just be stumbled into here. I think that's good. Make myself a bed real quick, and I probably want to color it. I feel like that'd be appropriate. I think I'm going to leave the bed behind just to be able to be a part of what we're doing here. And then we'll leave it like that, most likely. And I don't know how I'm doing this, honestly. I think maybe I'm going to get one of those shelves real quick. I have fallen in love with these little things. I think it'd be nice to cap it on the end here. And I stand by them needing to change the way that you get stripped logs if they're going to put them in crafting recipes. Seems a little ridiculous. Yeah, let's get the shelf here and throw it on the end. See what that looks like. I think that looks good. And I'll be able to walk in here. You got to crouch a little bit, but it is supposed to be like a tiny little... I wouldn't call it a tent, but something like a tent. Oh, I don't want creeper holes, man. Get out of here, dude. This is a cozy area. And then I'll copy this exact same thing here. We'll do the doop-doop. Oh. No lag spike. And then we'll do the, excuse me, sir. Do you mind getting on out of my way? Thank you. Pop that down with a shelf on the end, and that is our trim, and I think that's beautiful. And then maybe we'll change that top piece, or... No, I want it to kind of go good. It's going to require way too much wool to... Oh! Golly, no! Alright, I gotta fix all this now. That sucks. I kind of wanted it to stay the way it was. But, you know, creepers, man. Okay, what are we doing? I have to go dig up some stuff off the coast here to be able to fill in the rest of this, and then I guess I'll chop down this tree here. Oh, it's gonna be so no, I'll just have to put the... No, it's gonna be ugly. I hate the way the trees work in this game. Now I have to chop down everything, or just get rid of the leaves myself. But this other tree is already messed up. I guess that's fine. It doesn't look that bad. All right, perfect. So yeah, oh, we didn't even get to sleep. Dang it. Hey, let's sleep real quick. I don't want to get phantoms running around here quicker than I need to. Wait, did I just sleep? I don't know. Anyway, we'll finish this real quick and be on our way. Unfortunately, I can't really... Yeah, I'll do birch or something on the sides here because I can't do the wool because it's just going to cost way too much for me. And I'm a poor boy right now, and that's okay. We're kind of just roaming our world here. And, you know, there's no capitalism here. You gotta crouch to get in here, but it's a tent, you know? It's not supposed to be super comfortable. It's just some, it's some shelter. Free to use shelter, mind you. And we have to make a campfire, of course, so well, I can't leave that out. Throw a campfire in front of here. Excuse me. I'll put it, like, off to the side, I guess. And we'll call that perfect. I think... Should I do like this? No, I can't do that. Well, now this is a bit problematic. Maybe I'll do some birch stuff here. Like that. That's not too bad. I could do the shelves on the bottom, but I don't think it's really necessary. It's going to kind of cover up the rest of this stuff here. And then we'll do the same thing on this side, and we can call it a beautiful little shelter. Okay. Okay, I actually need to eat because I just heard... Oh, no, he's going to kill me. Oh, no. Let's not do this right now, buddy. You're supposed to be dying in the sunlight, and you're in the forest, so that is not happening. Be on our way. We're getting a late start to this day, but I kind of wanted to finish this little thing here. I feel like it should actually have, like... Oh! Good job, buddy. I feel like it should actually have a little thing on here, so maybe just like this. I think that'll be fine. And it'll look good from this side, yeah. Okay, we'll just do this little peek right here. Bam. Have the trees get out of the way here, and then use up a couple of our little boys right there. Perfect. It's a nice little tent. No. All right, lovely. I like this. This is nice. Nice little cozy tent. That is in the wrong spot, though. That's not cozy at all. There we are. Okay. A nice little spot for people to use. I'll throw up a sign for the travelers in the world to be able to stop here. I'm not a big fan of the, just like everybody else, I'm not a big fan of the traveling villager thing. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. But maybe he can stop here and have a good night by the campfire here. What are we gonna call this here? There we go. Keep it nice. Okay. All right, beautiful. We'll call that here. I guess I could actually, real quick. I'm not gonna use 2 bone meal for anything, so I'm gonna light that up a little bit, make it nicer on the reading. There we are. And yeah, so the rest of this week, this is where we could use another bundle, which we actually do have some. So let's go ahead and do that and that. We'll use this for like our extra building wood that we have. This is very handy for that kind of thing. All these little things right there. That would have taken up so many slots. And then the rest of our stuff can kind of just go in here. Throw that in there. Bam, bam. Perfect. Have another chicken hatch, and we'll be on our way. Thank you for the lovely island. This is beautiful. I love that. That's very nice. Time to see what else the world has to offer us. We'll take a little boat ride. I actually do need to go by that, the Woodland Mansion there, so we'll head over there. I think there should be a river leading right up to it, or close to it anyway. This is a beautiful world, I'll tell you that much. There's the mansion, right on the water, too. What a nice spot. And I'll be collecting sugarcane and stuff along the way, because if we don't have like a permanent spot to be held up, if I do decide to end up getting enchants on stuff, we might as well bring it with us. Oh boy, wait a minute. What is this? The way these things generate is so funny, because they're like the biggest build that generates. So it always has these like weird long walls that almost don't even make any sense. And there's the entrance. Okay. I guess we can hop up there real quick. Yeah, this ain't too bad right here. Like I said, I don't want to run through here, but I kind of wanted to peek around. Like, there is good stuff, but it's not very common, I'm pretty sure. Of course, I could be completely wrong about that. I don't know. I'm not a huge person on, like, every little thing that I don't mess with in Minecraft. I'll surely die, though, if I go in here. Hello? You guys got any goodies for me? I feel like this has, like... Does this cat room hold something? I feel like this is an important room. I don't know why. Maybe not. It's got a lot of wool, though. I'll tell you that much. Oh, God, I should have... I gotta cover that. I shouldn't be in here. What am I doing? Is there a villager in here? Or pillager, rather? Might be in the other room. Yeah. I'm gonna take a bunch of this black wool. I think this would be really handy to have. Fortunately, I don't have any shears, so this is gonna take me a minute, but... This will be helpful for, like, future beds and whatnot. I'll leave some white. I don't need to have a bunch of different types of wool on me. Alright, I'll call it with that. That should be good enough. I don't want to die in here, so I'm going to just head out now. Yeah, no. Nope, and nope. I'm not going to be doing that. Let's go on a little adventure and see if we can come across any cool spots to do stuff with or what have you. Maybe like a cool cave to hop in. Just kind of going with the flow. Whatever I want to do when I see it. Whatever gives me an idea. I feel like I haven't done that in so long. I will go take the sugarcane though. It's sitting there calling my name. Look at that. That's quite a bit too. Thank you very much. And we'll take easy access over here to the ocean. Maybe get us a little further. Well, you know, the sun is going down. I should probably stop at our camp one last time before... let me get these cows. I'm going to stop by our camp one last time before we get the day going. Then we would have at least spent a night in the tent because we didn't do it the first time. We're just running around. Where did you go, cows? I don't mean to wipe all of you dudes out, but I could use some resources if you don't mind so much. You almost got away, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, I should have let you go too. He hid. He was hiding over here. Let me see you. Oh no, it's getting blocked by that little tiny hill right there coming out of the water. What are we gonna see from a distance? It's nothing crazy, but it's a nice little tent. Yeah, I like that. Look at that. That's nice. You can see this coming up. You're like, oh, some shelter. A place of safety for the night. Feel free to stay. Keep it nice. Absolutely. All right. Time to start our day. By hitting the road. Well, I guess hitting the water. But same difference. And I could get a horse, I suppose, but I feel like I didn't up leaving him somewhere. If I decide to get one, I will. Ooh, that's a shipwreck right there. What? That's like a weird shipwreck. I feel like I don't see them peeking out of the water unless they have the, like the top sails still attached. Let me grab that over there. Hopefully it's got like a buried treasure chest in it. That'd be pretty cool. It's only half, but I think this half is the captain's quarters? No, it's not. It's the other half. That's okay. That's some moss. That's not bad if we didn't find a cave. And I'll take the Aqua Affinity helmet. I don't think we have a helmet. Yeah, we don't. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all we get out of it. That's okay. I'm sure we'll come across another one along the way. Unless I see something I want to stop at first. Nothing's calling my name so far, though. Ooh, we got ourselves a village up there. Gotta hit the villages. And is that a swamp? No, it's a jungle. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna hit up the village, loot it up a little bit. Might as well. I don't think there's gonna be anything worth doing necessarily in the village, but we might as well check it out. Hello, villagers. Did they change the baby villager when they did all the updates? I don't know if they did. Hopefully there's one up here I can see. What's going on, guys? How you doing? What's everyone got going on? How you doing, sir? How are you guys? No welcome party to the town, I can see. It is a village, I guess. Not much here, yeah. We don't have a blacksmith or anything. Hell, they don't even have, like, a proper well. This is like a little fountain. Like, I've never seen one of these. What the heck? Normally it's like a well. What is that? No, that's not. Okay, these are... Wait, is this like two attached houses? Hold on a second. It is. What the... What? I've never seen that before. Were they like attached roofs? It looks like it was meant to be this way. Did I keep any signs here? I did. Okay, let me... I'm gonna name this place. I feel like I've never really, like, named the villages. Especially ones around me. I feel like they should have a name. Let me find a place to throw up a sign here. We'll give it a name. Don't know what I'm thinking, though. Like, village... We'll call it village of something. Yeah, like, right under this. Alright, let's see. Village of... Or maybe we'll call it, like... We'll say welcome to Dystopia. No, that's like a town. Like that's like a big city. I feel like, very simple. But we'll call it Ironville. That's kind of this iron golem keeps walking by, and I'm like, you know what? We'll call it Ironville. Welcome to Ironville, and we'll use the other bone meal here. Might as well to make it easier to read. I'll take that. There we go. Okay, that's their little town. Now you guys have a nice little town, but there's nothing here for me, and there's nothing to do. So I'm gonna head out, and I will actually take this iron though. I will steal your resources. Absolutely. This would definitely be illegal in real life, but that's okay, because this is Minecraft, and I can do whatever I want. I don't care what you guys think up there. Ooh, we might be able to actually get some resources out of this town. And then I don't feel like stealing a home there. So I actually just did get an idea for something. It literally just popped in my head. I think I'm gonna make a little hotel in this town. Just a small little hotel that matches the exact vibe of the houses here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I kind of just thought of it here. So let's pick a pallet to pick from. Let's pick a pallet off of one of these buildings here. See what kind of resources we're gonna need. I don't know why I just thought to do this, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a little hotel here. Like all of these houses look pretty much the same, so I'm gonna go off of the oak trimming one. So we're gonna need a bunch of cobble and oak, and that's all they're really using. It won't be huge, but we can have, maybe we'll double wide this or triple wide it and make it a few floors tall, and then, or something like that. We'll figure it out. Of course, there's no breeze around here. Oh my god. All right, well, let me grab a bunch of cobble first, because that's going to be the bulk of the resources we're going to need. The oak's just going to be the trimming and the roof, so I want it to look like it belongs. Okay, Probably not enough, but we'll take it for now. And I will freeload off of one of these guys at first because I'm going to contribute to their town. So I think I deserve it right this minute. All right, now we have to travel ourselves over to a forest nearby or something area with trees here. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get anything done. And I do need to start smelting this stuff, so I'm going to do that real quick. I don't know what happened to my furnace. I must have left it somewhere. I'll get that going. Yeah, let's go and run real quick. Before I do that, I want to make sure I get ready to replace my axe because it's definitely going to need it. Chop down at least a few trees here and come back and build this thing up. Spend another night in the village and help these guys get some... I mean, it's a nice spot. I feel like people come here for a view if they had a hotel or something like that. I have only like a few rooms in it, nothing crazy. Ooh, and this might be a cave we can go into, so maybe we need to hit up the hotel a little bit longer once we finish with it. If we're gonna hop into this cave, maybe? Nope, that's a terrible cave, actually. That was, what a tease of a cave. What? What about the other side? Ooh, maybe? Maybe nothing. These look like chunk errors. What the heck? I mean, there's some iron down there. I should probably grab that. I'm not gonna really freak out about it, though. Like a stack of oak might be enough. We don't need too much. Oh! Oh! Okay, I'll leave that one alone. There we go. I got to actually see it. Those things are really cute. Holy crap. Wow. I mean, the baby ones before were cute, but they were cute in a different way. It was like, I don't know. But those are really, really cute. All right, a quarter of a forest and 3 generations of cows later, I think we have massacred this ecosystem a little too much, so I will be on my way. Even when you try to be peaceful, man, I'm telling you, you're just not, if you really think about what you're doing in Minecraft, it's never like super peaceful because you're just destroying the land wherever you go. Oh yeah, I was about to kill that one. We'll head back to this village and get this hotel up and running. All right, I was gonna put the hotel down there. Maybe I should put it up here because it's like a really nice spot. Yeah, we'll put it up here. Get a little bit of dirt in the process. I don't know if we're gonna keep it, but we'll get some of it. Okay, so I kind of want to get the layout first before I really start going ham on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the platform up, and then we'll try to map out where like the walls and stuff are gonna go for the separate little rooms. And I don't necessarily want to have a ladder in this, but I feel like it's going to be small enough building that we might not have a choice. Okay, and then what are we going to do for the flooring? Is this just oak in here? Might just do oak in here. I want it to be as generic as these, so don't blame me. Ooh, we do need to get some glass, though. I probably want to grab that before we get going all this. That way it can be smelting as we go, and there's some sand down here, so that's perfect. All right, real quick, we'll grab the oak here and fill in the flooring all the way. And then I'll get myself going on some glass once I steal this unemployed man's bed again. Get up, thank you. All right, and then I don't want to mess up the village. I was going to just take that guy's step just to pick on the nitwit, but I'll make one, it's fine. We'll have the door over here. So I think I want to kind of keep the same window thing with the 2 logs on the side. So let's say we're going to do a window here. And then I want it to kind of match. So we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do this. And that way it can be like this. We can have a window there. And then as for the door, what am I doing? Let me get this stuff smelted. Oh my goodness. There we go. As for the door here, we'll get obviously an oak door. And we'll get a step going. Bam. Inside, why not? Should we match that? No, we shouldn't. That can be fine, I guess. And for this, I guess we can do like a double window just to keep like the same thing, or a triple window actually. Kind of keep the same thing going. I'm going to put a stair there like I always do. We're definitely going to have to hit up some more cobble here, but that's fine. Kind of expected that. I think that looks good. There's some panes there. Bam, bam, bam. We'll get a double floor. Now, like I said, before I get going fully on this, I kind of want to get a layout, but I'm going to finish up these parts of the walls that have a little bit of something going on in them real quick. And then we can move on from there. Actually, I'll do a double window here so we can go like this. There we go. And then same thing on this side with the bam and bam and throwing on those on top. And that's a full floor there. All right, so I think the lobby can kind of be here, and then we'll put up, let's say the door's there, and that'll be how this is going to be set up here. Same ordeal, throw that there, bam, bam. That's going to be one of the rooms. And then I think we'll have stairs here. It's kind of mess with the window, 100%. But I don't really know where else to put this, so we're going to have to kind of fiddle around with that. Actually, it might be fine if I put, like, some slabs there. Get some panes going. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, sorry. I should actually put a sign down real quick saying what we're doing. These guys are going to get confused. And we'll change. So, yeah, we'll do construction. Under construction. Yeah. There we go. All right, you guys don't mind this, okay? Stay away from here. And it will have a path going here as well, so we'll just go around this like so. It needs to be a little sloppy. The whole village one is kind of sloppy. All right, throw all these panes in here. And we're going to have to go get some cobblestone here in just a second. So I can finish everything off here. Okay, and then we'll do this. And I guess that, does that look good? Yeah, it looks fine. Maybe I should do this instead. Probably better. And then I think the floor... Oh, should the floor go there? Let me kind of see how this is going to go real quick. So if I do this... I need more cobble, actually, before I can even continue. So yeah, yeah, and then the next window will go there. So that'll be the floor there. We're going to have to definitely slab that up so that people have enough room in here to be able to walk without bumping their head. So we're going to hit it with slabs. Like this. And this is actually going to be perfect because that way you come up the stairs. Oh. Okay, well. Come up the stairs. And then I guess the door will have to be here for the upstairs. And we'll have to throw, I don't know, something here for safety reasons. Something like that. Does that work? Yeah. Okay, so you can still walk up the stairs that way. Do something like that. For safety, we can just have a wall going. I don't know why I'm using slabs for this. The bottom one needed to be slabs. Yeah, and then it'll be just a little wall there. And then we can have the door here, all for the rest of the floors. And then we go up. And I think maybe we're going to do 3 high. So let me grab a bunch more cobble, and then we can actually finish this. And we'll have 3 rooms. 3 little hotel rooms. And hell, this size, the hotel rooms are going to be bigger than these guys' house. This could be just a little apartment complex. And then I'll put signs on there as well. Real quick. We'll call this room number 1. Make it nice and kind of uniform here. Oh, and fill that all the way out. And we'll call this room 1. I should say room 1, huh? Yeah, let's do room 1. There we go. Definitely looks like it belongs in a village. Which sounds like a bad thing, but that's what I want it to be. And I'm going to put a sign above the door, so... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna... I'll leave that. I'll put it next to the door. All right, let's grab a bunch of cobble before I get distracted again. Get myself another pickaxe. I don't have a roof on this one, but I guess I'll go ahead and make the first bed real quick. That way we can just have it all set. And I guess let's throw in some furniture in here because they're all going to be exactly the same. Very simple furniture. And I will change up the coloring here just a little bit. We'll do the furniture in birch. There'll be a desk right here by the window. And then we'll have like a barrel next to the bed. And that's pretty much all we're going to do. I could put a crafting table in there, and I guess since I just said that, I'll probably will. So we'll go ahead and do that. Crafting table, and we'll do a barrel as well. Crafting and a barrel. Perfect. And that's going to be the furniture for the room. If I had a bunch of iron, which I don't, I throw lanterns in here, but we don't have that. So we're going to go ahead and do a torch over here and a torch right there, and that's going to be the extent of our lighting. As for a front desk, this will stay oak. I feel like that just has to be. And we'll stick with the villagers' simple things here. They can't use fence gates, but I will make it a fence gate and then just leave it open. Here we go. Perfect. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and finish. I might need more wood, actually, but we'll finish what we can get done with the cobblestone before we go and run and do that. Yeah, I'll get that there. The wall's going to stay this, so we'll do that. All the way down, just like this, over. There's a fisherman in here. I just heard him open a damn thing. What are you doing? Okay, well, at least we know they're going to use the rooms, I suppose. And I need to make some more torches, too, because I just ran out, and we're going to have to light this place up. We'll do a little torch there. Should I do it behind the desk? Maybe. Nah, we'll do it on the desk. Why not? Get myself some more of these real quick. Should be enough to finish the second floor. And I want that to go all the way up to the roof. So we'll do like that. That's where it's going to be. Hey, buddy, you better get off of that, because I have to finish the floor here. And I don't know why you're taking up 4 spots. Yeah, there we go. And the door. Perfect. Unfortunately, we have to have the sign here for room 2, but that's okay. Room 2. Beautiful. All right, and then, yeah, we just have to finish up the walls here. That goes right up to there, no issues. We got the floor coming here. The stairs can just go ahead and lead. I'll leave one stop here, or maybe even like this. Yeah, and then we can go up like that. I gotta quickly see what we did here. Okay, yeah, we just matched all this. So that's gonna be the window and the window. All right, we're gonna need more wood too. More wood, and I think we're gonna need more cobblestone. Might as well grab it while we're doing the rest of this stuff. And then we'll make, yeah, 3 rooms there and the roof as well. I think this is gonna be a nice little hotel room, though. To be fair, it'll look, I think it'll look pretty good. Room 2. Maybe we could throw like a table up here so it's not just an empty little hallway. Or something like this, I guess, with a torch on it. That's probably the best thing I'm gonna come up with for that. I mean, not the best thing I'll come up with, but, you know. It's something. Can you stop fiddling around with the door, dude? Good God. Where are you trying to go? Yeah, that's looking like a villager house right there. I should probably... I feel like that's why I was thinking to make it too high instead of doing it the way I did it, so I could put like a piece of wood across. But I think that looks like a villager house. Like, once we get the roof on it, is there a way? I feel like 3 floors might even be too much. Is there a way to divide this up even more? Make these like small rooms? Because there's a window in the middle here, and I don't want to mess that up. That's kind of a problem. I suppose I could have made it... We wouldn't have any stairs if I did it this... Or no, we would. Hold on, I might restructure this entire thing. Oh, God. I'm thinking... Maybe we'll do a big room here. That can be like the office. And then upstairs, we do it that way. Yeah, let's try that, because that'll be easier. Yeah, let's say we don't make it 2 floors. And then this is going to be the hallway. We'll do... Nope. And this room will be a little bit cheaper. Or no, we'll make this a room, but this will be more expensive, and these will be 2 cheaper rooms. I think that's the way we're going to get away with this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Now, how do I do the wall here? I think we have to do this. Oh, no, I don't want that. I have a little nook here. Maybe the bed can go there. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is a nightmare of a setup here. Hold on, let me get like this potentially. Is that gonna help us? No, it's not gonna help us. You could still get by, to be fair, if I just did that. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Like this kind of feels like a village anyway. And then yeah, so we'll do this will be room 2 will be bigger. Oh, is this bigger? Yeah, it's bigger. Room 2 and then room 3 will be the cheapest one. So we'll do room 2 here and room 3 here. And then I guess for like a quick reference for the guy working at the front desk, we'll do so it's got an Emerald's economy. So we'll go room 1 is this is by night prices. So we'll do, I guess we could just do the dollar sign. It's just their money. Let's say 5 emeralds a night. Room 2 is going to be 3 a night. And room 3 will be 2 a night because it's just a little bit smaller. And that's what we'll call that. That'll be a little quick reference for the guy working at the front desk. Like, oh, okay, we got room 1 here. That's nice. See, this is what I'm talking about. I feel like I would have built this as a kid, but I wouldn't have thought to even build something like this now. Just because, I don't know, you just not, like, I don't know. I don't know why, honestly. But I do want to put some signage in here. Or not signage, but like paintings and stuff to make this just a little bit nicer and like have details around the place. I'm going to use this bed, though. Luckily, we own this place. We don't have to pay anything. And I'm going to put a smoker over here. I don't know, maybe the guy can have some breakfast for the people here. So we'll throw this in there and get some of my food cooking up along with this iron that I have in here. I do need to still go get the wood. We still have to have enough wood to finish the roof and the little bit of trimming there. But I think making this 3 high would have been a little too much. And it's such a small village. They really don't need more than 3 rooms, I feel like. I need another door. I don't have the wood. Oh my goodness. And then, yeah, we'll do a little desk here, I guess. Bed can go right there. A lot smaller, less to work with here. So we'll put a bed there. And I guess they do need a crafting table. Maybe there won't even be a desk. We'll just have a crafting table. And it is the cheapest room. And a barrel. Along with a bed, which you should probably make different colored beds. But it is a hotel, so you'd think they'd all be uniform. That, throw a torch down there. And I think that'll probably do just fine. And then I also want to have some paintings. Yeah, that works. That's nice. And throw one here as well. Oh, can you put a bed there? Let's see. Oh, you can. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, no. That impedes there. Maybe we can do something like this then. If we do this, then the room can actually cost a bit more. We'll go change the pricing down there. Yeah, we'll put a door like right there, and then that'll work. So that way it doesn't mess up the windows there. In which case we'll do this so they can look right at the painting, and that's a pretty big painting too, so I will take it. Hello, buddy. You guys coming to check out the hotel? I'm gonna throw this. Nope. Why? Nope. Why? Nope. Okay. Where can I put this painting? I feel like that's the only spot to do it, so let's cover up the door real quick. Yeah. That works. And then this barrel can go upstairs here. Somewhere. Actually, there's not much room in here. We might have to rearrange. I feel like the bed's gonna have to go here. So that can go there, and a crafting table can go right there. And then it's gonna have to sacrifice a desk as well. But we will be able to get a... I think there's a 6 painting, right? Am I wrong about that? They didn't make a 6 painting? That's crazy. Alright, well, we'll do one of these then. Why? Really? There we go. I wanted a newer one. Perfect. And that'll be this room. And we gotta get a door there. Let's go grab the wood. Alright, hopefully that's enough there. I did just think of an idea for like a horse stable that I can put outside. So because people are going to probably show up with their horses, at least a few of them. So maybe we'll get like two little horse stables back to or side by side and put them outside the hotel. I have an idea for like a design. I don't know if it's going to look the most fantastic, but it won't take too much material. It will actually take some more logs, so I'm gonna have to come back out here if we don't have enough. And I might have to wait for some spruce to grow. Did I take some? I did. Okay, good. We're gonna plant these around so I can hopefully get some of them to grow. 'Cause it definitely needs spruce. Or at least a piece of it. All right. Yeah, door. Um, and then finish the trim and then see what we have left to do a roof. Same exact roof they have on all these buildings here is what we're gonna do. So we'll do perfect. And then there, there, and the roof goes one up, so we'll do that, but I'm not gonna waste the wood since you can't even see it. There we go, guys. Spruce tree, perfect. All right, and then for that, we're gonna do just stairs all the way around. So that's pretty easy, though it is gonna require quite a bit of stairs, but yeah, whatever. Definitely gonna need more wood. Goodness gracious. I think we'll go up 3 levels and do slabs, just to keep it consistent. Or we'll just see what it looks like, I guess. And then this is gonna have to go up. We're gonna have some dead space in at least one of these parts, because if I don't need to have the cobble, there's really no need for it to be there. That being said, I'll have to get more cobble. Alright, we got a torch in there, not a torch in here, but torch right here. That should be enough to light up this place, but I'm gonna throw another one like there. And maybe above the door. Hallway is not lit up at all. I actually really like this layout. Like I said, this kind of feels like something I would make as a kid. Um, I don't know if it'd have been quite as layout specific. Like the layout wouldn't be quite as like, I don't know. This feels like something real. Like you'd see this in like a really small old town, like an old town. Really tight corridors. I don't know if it would look quite as good in the layout, but nonetheless. And there's definitely something we could have done here. But they would have only been 2 by 2 rooms if I even could have done it. Or no, we couldn't have done that. Be a wall here. I'd have to have a door there and a door there. And that would not work unless I move the door over one. Maybe I could put the desk here. Then the stairs would be messed up. Yeah, we're not worried about that. This is just be a really big room. I'm actually going to adjust the pricing here real quick. That's such a big room. I see that now. We'll do 6. And then I guess the view matters too, right? This one has a terrible view for the most part. What about these guys? Nice view in the hallway. Very, very nice view here. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's do the same thing then. I didn't realize that. And the door can go there. There we go. I made the room a little bit bigger. That's nice. Just got this weird nook. Do I need that there then? I do. But we can open it up a little bit by doing that. And I have an idea here for making it like, it's really a tight hallway, right? So let's make it feel kind of a little bit more tight by doing that. I think that looks good. And these can be, tall ceilings. So I don't want these to be like, I could actually just do the same thing, right? Maybe do there, cut it off. Or no, that's not gonna work. Maybe we'll do the same height ceilings here. Okay, now as far as these stables go, we're not done here. Yeah, that's such a villager house. That's so, oh, that's cool. I like that. As far as like the stables go, let's do this real quick. We'll get them together. Kind of what I have in my mind here. Okay, so for what I'm thinking, we need fences. Okay, so then I think I want to do literally just like 3. We should cut this back a little bit. I want to do like 3 wide little things. Okay, so then for this, I'm kind of thinking, and this is where I don't know if it's going to work, so I should probably just make... And no, I don't want to sacrifice the spruce wood. Let me go grab some more trees. I guess these ones would work, so I can quickly see about this. Okay, so I'm going to do back and forth on this, I think, and we'll see what this looks like. I really don't know. I've never done this before, but it's a way to get the step up. Or no, we should do slabs, I think. Definitely do slabs. This will make it too tall and it won't look right. And then this next to it, that doesn't really go up much, but we could do that and then put the next one there. And we'll see what that looks like. I gotta go get a bunch more logs, so we're just gonna chop down. I'm gonna get like stacks of wood over in the forest real quick before I come back here because I have to keep running out there. I'm also thinking this may go better with oak anyway. I don't know. We'll experiment with a few different things. If I throw some shelves on the front of that, I wonder what that looks like, so it won't even matter, maybe. I don't hate that. We'll decide on that here in a moment, but let me grab a bunch of oak real quick. All right, I got a little over 2 stacks, 2 1/4. So we should be good for this. So yeah, it looks kind of like oak here, so I don't know if we should do oak on... Dang it. Okay, so let me just do the spruce here and see how that is first. Because this is half a block. No, that's on the... Let me test this out real quick. I don't know what's the best way of going about this, but it's kind of just what I was picturing here. But that like stays there, so I can't do that. I don't know if a stair would necessarily be what I'm looking for, but we might as well take a peek real quick and just see. Maybe if we just do it. I mean, I guess I could always replace this. Let me make a bunch of these real quick. All right, so we got 15 of these. I need to put this down. There we go. And we'll go ahead and herd ourselves all the way up here. I think maybe that might be the way to go about it. If we put a so we put a slab there, and then no. A block may be the way to go. I don't know. We'll do blocks right now, and then we can replace it or mess around. There's probably a better way of going about this. Unfortunately, do the double right there, and then yeah, start with the... That is kind of what I was going for. I do have to actually break that because that's too much right there. I like them to be higher up in that point, but I think it looks better if it's not. Yeah, that is kind of what I was going for. Let me go ahead and throw in a fence here and in the back, and I think that'll be kind of perfect. Very small. Yeah, small little thing here, but I think it looks good. And then as far as this goes, I'm actually going to go ahead and replace these with stairs if I can. And of course, I just... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Put stairs in there. So it gives like a little bit more room for the horses to move around in once they're actually inside. And then, yeah, we got to finish the roof real quick. Or no, I need to make more campfires. But yeah, that's perfect. That's pretty much what I was going for. Nice, simple little stables. It's exactly what they are. I do have to throw a few more of those in the front, which I don't have. Do I have enough for that? I probably do. Okay, you're not a horse, so get out of here. I don't want you in there. Get out. I don't want you in. Thank you. Nope. Nope. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Now I just have to finish this real quick. I don't want to make too many here. 4 of them. Yeah, these guys can hang out in here and just chill, and a nice, cozy spot for them while their owners are getting some rest themselves. Let's go ahead and make the rest of the stairs that we're going to need. I don't think we're actually going to be able to tell how many we need, but let's try our best. You guys need to stop. These guys are very annoying. They play with these doors like there's no tomorrow. It's very, very annoying. All right, we actually made too many because I think I'm going to go ahead and do the slabs on the top here. Beautiful. And then we'll finish off like this. Can I just do that? I'm never gonna come up here, so I'm actually going to just do this so I can use up the rest of these stairs. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Perfect. Get rid of these slabs right here for my inventory. There we go. This is a nice little hotel. It's pretty much finished. I really can't think of anything else I'd like to add. Got the stable outside. Could potentially put some hay inside of it, like on the floor. Replace a couple of these spots with some hay. And then bone meal the grass, maybe? No, 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 no. Coarse dirt would be good, but I'm not really gonna freak out about if I have it or not. I'll grab some wheat here to throw on the floor for those guys. They have something to munch on. I don't think they'll have room to throw it in, um, like standing on the top block of it, like on top of the ground. I'm gonna have to dig it into the floor, but that's okay. To like the back here or something. There we go. And that is a completed hotel here. I am very happy with this. I cannot complain. Now, what are we going to call it? Because I'm going to go ahead and make a name for it. So, Hotel, or I guess it would be Hotel of Ironville, because that is the only hotel here. So, we'll go ahead and call it Hotel of Ironville. And we'll get the white text on here so it's easier to read for everybody that's going to come show up and try to get a spot here. Beautiful. And yeah, we're going to sleep here one last night before we move on to another area in this world. I'm very happy with this, though. It fits so well with it, and that's exactly what I wanted. It looks like it's supposed to be like this. Very simple. The only thing that stands out is that, but I actually could use this bone meal real quick because this does look a little too clean around this. Yeah, there we go. Throw some, yeah, throw some of that around. Makes it look a little bit better. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and sleep here on the best room available to us. And I might need to get rid of some stuff in my inventory here because we are loaded. I will definitely keep all that, and I'll keep what I can here. Yeah, but we'll throw out the extra stuff. Like, I want the shelves because those are annoying. So what do I not want? I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of the extra sign. I do want these, but there's not going to be enough in there for it. Guess we'll just leave all that stuff behind. I could bring some spruce logs, or at least make sure I have some spruce saplings real quick. But I think we're pretty much good on everything else here. And we need to go mining. That's where we're going to go. We're going to look for a big cave somewhere along the way. Unless I see something else that catches my eye first, because that's kind of what I'm here to do. But I will be on the lookout for a big cave, because doing another project without better tools is going to be a little bit more annoying. All right, and we can take a couple of these saplings with us just so we have them. I guess I could probably take that too. That will be good enough. All right, thank you, village. It's been wonderful. Hope you guys are successful in your hotel. I should say Ironville. Thank you, Ironville. Hope your hotel is successful. I guess my hotel. Take care of it, and I'll see you guys on a later date. I broke my legs. Now I need to build a hospital. All right, we'll take our boat and get one last good look at our hotel on the way out. Very nice. I'm very happy with that. Super simple, but it feels old-fashioned, kind of. Just because it's such a simple design, but it goes after the village there. So, I like that. Ooh, we got some goodies down here, maybe? Nah, that's not a cave. I should have kept the doors in case he had a water cave. It is very difficult to see with the shaders, though. Any kind of ship or water cave or anything like that. Ah, look at her. Look at her up there. Prime spot for something, though. I mean, that's a resort right there if there was more rooms and more going on. But let's see where the world takes us next. This is quite the little ravine here. I got plenty of coal, so I'm going to pass it up. I'm not going to focus on that, but I will take these little patches of iron. It's not like we're going to get diamonds out of here or anything like that, but we don't really have iron going on. We've been running with copper stuff and a leather cap. That's all it had to offer, though. It's just the vein that I mined as I was saying that. That's okay. We do have 3, so we got 14 now. Make a few things from that. You know, I'm running through this jungle here, and I think I may challenge myself a little bit. I don't make things in the jungle, and I don't think I've ever made anything with bamboo wood. So I may try to make some kind of a hut in here as like a good place to set up inside of this jungle. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm looking for a spot that kind of calls out to me. But I think that would be pretty cool to make a little like bamboo hut. I know, let me take a look at what the I need to get a sword. I want to see what the things look like real quick. Like the trapdoors and stuff. Oh, that is not exactly what I was picturing. Is there a different kind of bamboo trapdoor? So they have the bamboo wood and then those okay, the trapdoor is that color. I was kind of expecting it to be green for some reason. But that does work. It kind of looks wicker almost. Let me look for a spot that's calling my name, and I think I have an idea for like a good base in here. I mean, we're kind of covering all these different themes and right now, to be honest, which is kind of funny. Ooh, this might actually be it right here. Yeah, like a nice wooded spot like this. I'm kind of picturing like something that is sort of like a tribe for the lack of I think like a tribe is what I'm trying to think of, or like tribal type, like jungle, old jungle setup, something like that. And I'm not sure if that's a tribe or not, but that's kind of what I'm picturing. I need to make a bed though, or I'm gonna die in here. That's for sure. I want to like dig into the side of a mountain and then have like the outsized, or not mountain, but like this hill here. I want to have like this nice exposed, or hidden, nice and hidden little fort. Like you can tell that there's something going on in here, but it's pretty hidden. You might even be able to utilize some jungle wood too. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not, but we can always see real quick. And I do want to use these logs too, because they are more so the color that I'm looking for. But the trapdoors might be needed. It depends on what stands out more. Like this jungle wood here might be better. And now that we have some iron, I'm going to make some shears because I will need to get some more bushes to cover this. I want it to be made out of a lot of bushes and this stuff. See how this mixes in? Yeah, like that under the bushes. So we'll clear all these out with some shears. Let's see what this looks like. Might actually not be too bad. Let me get like my outline here. So I want to kind of have like the base be a little something like that potentially, or like that even to keep it a little more natural, round, going with the terrain sort of. And then we want to have a couple of spots where I have, let's say something like that. Yeah, and we'll have it like inside a little bit. And I do want to see real quick how this will look if I throw in a couple of these for like different texture on a different type of green real quick. All right, let me cook up some iron. I'm getting sick of these copper tools. We do need to find ourselves something better, absolutely. But I'll get one more copper axe just to not have to wait for that. So let me do, let me try like something random. See what this looks like. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I actually kind of like that. Does this fit anywhere? No, no, that doesn't really fit. It's like a different thing. Because it looks really yellow, but it kind of matches with everything that's going on around it. Then we'll take these leaves here. And I want to kind of just sort of blend this all. Maybe even have like the melon go up one. Something like this. Have some droopy spots. Yeah. And we're gonna have some droopy spots like that. And then maybe get some vines as well to throw. Dang, I'll have to wait for that to go down, but that's fine. I like that. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that. And then I guess maybe I could do like inside here, start to have like some kind of spots like that. Let's get the not trapdoors. We'll get this going for like a step down. Have some of that going on here. Time to get the iron shovel, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't need it all to be perfect, but I do want to make myself, well, actually, even throw some vines in here. Why not? Kind of have it fit. That's a little window over here. Ooh, that's actually exposed right there. We'll throw one of these there. Get a window there. And then, yeah, throw this. I like that it's the same texture, but green. And that's actually kind of perfect. Yeah, let's do a door. That's probably going to be the best thing to put here. Like that. Beautiful. And I'm happy with that. That looks very nice. So then coming into here, we're not going to really decorate this too much. It's obviously going to be a little like cave. You know, you can't really mess with it too much for what I'm going for. But I will put my bed kind of back in the corner here. And we'll even put some like watermelon in here. Do I have a bed here? Yeah, I do. So let's throw the bed here. Put up some torches as well. Bed there. Maybe put some vines going here. I'll have to go grab those. Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing. I love that. That's so nice. It's like a cozy little... It's protected because, you know, it is Minecraft. Obviously, it wouldn't be in the real world, but it does look quite good. I'm pretty happy with it. And I guess we'll chop the rest of this down because I kind of left it hanging here. Yeah, we'll throw some vines here. Hopefully that grows down to give us a little bit of extra privacy. I don't know if the torch will mess that up, so I'm going to go put that there and there. And I like the wood being there too, but I'm going to fix it sideways real quick. Like that. And I can throw a couple of these out once they get growing. Just like a few of them there. Take that inside. Perfect. Okay. I'm happy. I think we're going to stick around in the jungle for a minute. I kind of feel like I want to stick around here for a little bit. And so I'm going to make myself a chest, which we haven't made yet. We'll make actually a double chest and throw some stuff away here. Or not away, but we'll start emptying some things out, get ourselves situated and looking for a cave. That's kind of what I feel like I should be doing next. I do have the moss. That's another green thing I could put in here. But we'll let it be as it is right now. Plenty of food. I don't really need to have that. And this is kind of... It blends in so well that I'm definitely going to get a screenshot because I feel like I'm going to for sure lose my spot here if I don't know exactly where it is. Okay, I think that's good. Everything else I can keep on me. All the bundles to get, you know, miscellaneous things. Hopefully that stuff grows. I do hear, like, stuff going on, so there's got to be, like, a cave over here or something. Maybe we'll look over there. Oop, that's already growing. Gosh, you gotta love it. You know, throw, like, something there. So let's get a screenshot of this, or I'm definitely gonna lose it. Oh, we've traveled a few thousand blocks, though. All right, let me find a cave. Oh, oh, that's not gonna be a huge cave. I may strip mine even. I mean, I feel like digging down might actually get us somewhere. So maybe we'll make a strip mine in here. Since we have a decent chunk of copper and I have a little bit of iron to go around, I'll make a couple pickaxes here. Let's do a strip mine. Yeah, that seems fitting for why this would be here. All right, so yeah, let's hop down into the mines. I'll even put this back a little bit. I still want my bed to be kind of sectioned off, so we'll go like off into the corner over here and start strip mining our way down. Might even put like a door right there. Yeah, let's do a door. Still got 2 doors. Yeah. All right, we'll throw these right here then. Beautiful. And we'll get a bunch of cobble, of course, to make the staircase nice. We are at Y62, so this is going to take a minute. Okay, I got a little carried away. We obviously got a bunch of diamonds here. Quite a few, actually, with 18 to spare. I was just kind of exploring around this gigantic cave, and there was lots to snag, and apparently a bunch of glow squids falling from the sky. We found this. I had half a mind to use it for some XP stuff, but we don't really have a permanent base in this world. At least not yet. I mean, I guess if we're planning on sticking close to our current area, then we could use this for XP stuff. But I'm gonna leave that on the docket for now. I don't really know if I want to do that. I guess it'll depend on if I all of a sudden kind of get the urge to run somewhere else. Let me see how far I am from my home base real quick. All right, so we're 11:08, so we're not too far. I mean, obviously, we kind of came down here. I completely lost where I came from, to be honest with you, which is a little annoying considering that is my strip mine stairs. So I can try to find it, but I feel like we should dig up from here in case we do want to use this. We're at 2580, which would be that way, about 100 blocks, and then 11 something. So that way, somewhere about 100 blocks maybe, and this way. So, and then obviously like 80 blocks up. Um, so I'll just take a screenshot in case I want to use it, and we can go back up and see what else we want to do up there. That's to get one tapped. Holy crap. And I didn't collect any lapis. I guess I can grab this too, just in case we do end up enchanting things. That's what I'm talking about. I kind of have to choose to leave some here because I will just constantly be coming down and getting this. But I mean, we can come back down here. So I'm not really too worried about it. I do kind of have half a mind of doing something with this area, though. I've never. One of the the least things I do in Minecraft outside of like building, not building like in certain biomes that I choose not to build in. If you count a cave as a biome, then I guess it's a part of it, but I don't really build in caves. I very rarely build in caves. I think maybe we'll try building something up in here. That would be handy. I never had like a cave base for like a big cave like this. But that might be good. And then we'll be able to use that. We'd be able to use the spawner over there. It'd be not too far from where we're at. And maybe I'll set something up in here. I don't know. Look for like a spot that might call my name. I'm kind of feeling it. We did come in the cave in a moss biome. That's like where we started at. So I could go back and get some moss to make a nice little green area for myself. But I think if I'm gonna make a green area, I might make it look like we're testing something in that area as opposed to changing the land for me. I don't really want to change it. Something off of here might not be a bad spot. I'm trying to picture a cool thing I could do. Get this waterfall here. What's behind the waterfall? Ooh, you know what I might do? We're gonna have to use materials that we actually can get here easily, so I'm gonna take... Oh, where are you going, buddy? What are you doing? Okay. I'd have to watch out for that thing. Oh, there you go. Come on, will you come down? I don't like this. I think I'm gonna make like a under the ground, or not under the ground. I guess I wish I had wood for this, but I do have a little bit of wood. Might be enough to make some kind of a platform under here. Let me get some deep slate and see if I can make something cool. Should finish grabbing all these diamonds around me though. I think I saw another one here, and then I thought I saw another one too. We got a good vein right there. If we hang from like the ceiling, that's probably the safest thing we can do. I know stuff can swim up, so I might put like a gate or something like that where the water is, because that's kind of going to be the way I want to get up. But it would be safe to have it under something and in the air. That's what I was kind of hoping to find. This just might be the best option. And we'll try our best here to make the like corner supports look like they were a part of the mountain, maybe? Something like that. I'll get some wood here. All right, up against this. And it could be attached to like different sections here. I want to make sure it's all under blocks, so that way nothing's gonna drop in on us. Because that's like the biggest concern I have. And it doesn't need to cover the entire underside of this. And again, we'll go ahead and try to make something look like it's attached here. Actually, I don't know how to do that here. No! I don't want to use too many wood blocks here because I do want to have some fences going around this whole thing. And it doesn't need to be huge, just a nice little spot we could set up our base here. I'm actually going to build. I'll just go ahead and like do that to make sure it's all nice and connected. Nothing looks like it's free hanging here, except for the front area, I suppose. Oh! Though we could jump off like that, that's fine. All right, so let's grab ourselves a little bit of some fence stuff. And then we can light this whole area up here. And I gotta throw a gate there just to... Oops. Just to keep myself completely safe from anything that does actually swim up here. What a beautiful little spot right here. I do need to have an easier way to get over there, though, because, yeah, that's not really the most trekkable land there. We don't have a bed, but we don't really need one, I guess. It would be nice for aesthetics, but oh well. And yeah, I don't really want to leave anything necessarily, so I think we're good. Let's get ourselves a chest, though, so that way we can, like, if we want to, we can drop things here, and then we can come back to this area. Just hopefully it's worth doing so. Very nice. So yeah, let's get ourselves, like, a path going over here. Maybe hopefully we have enough. It doesn't have to be fancy. I'm not going to make it look like it's supposed to be, like, up to code or anything like that, but just something that is completely visible and easy to trek back up to where that spawner would be, so that if we do want to use it, it would be easy to get up and use. Do have some extra stairs I could use as well. Grab these. Alright, I kind of ran out of cobble, so that'll have to do for now. I don't want to change the blocks midway. But that is good. That works. We're missing some stairs there, but I don't have enough to make any more stairs, so that'll have to do. That's pretty easy to see, and I really like the waterfall coming down in front of it. And then we have this little path going up here, and this can pretty much get us all the way. I'll actually light it up a little bit to make it obvious that this is something that we're supposed to be trekking. And that hopefully we can, you know, get rid of some amount of spawns going on. Sir, do you mind? I could hear you coming a mile away. Like, what are we doing? So throw these all down here, all the way leading up to where our area is. And we'll try to light up this spot too. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, and this is pretty clear. Easy enough to see that there's something... Oh! Yeah, okay, we'll have to fix that. I do have a few extra blocks. When I did that, I was like, ah, that's a little tight, but, you know, it's not going to really matter that much. And yeah, there we go. It did matter. Let's, like, extend this a little bit, and then... I guess throw that there. No, that doesn't look right. I have to sacrifice that one. I think just doing that will do just fine. And turn. Wait, did I fall off that? Oh, I did the wrong one. Well, we'll have to fix that later. Yeah, let's get our torch path going. The way that we're gonna be traveling this thing. Oh, diamonds. This is not even where I was trying to go, but there's diamonds. And maybe we could just dig through. Oh yeah, there we go. I was gonna say maybe we could just dig through and be able to come out, but it's right here. Perfect. Okay. Light this all up, make it obvious, and then we can follow our torches all the way home. I'll even clear up some of this. And there's literally right there's a spawner. Oh god. You know, they made these things even smaller. I don't know if people realize these are clearly smaller than the other ones, I think. I mean, actually, I'm not positive now, but I feel like they're way smaller. I feel like they gotta be harder to hit, too. Oh, and there's a geode here. I don't too often use this stuff, but that's cool that it's there. Yeah, we got that there. Our secondary little home here. The main place is somewhere over there. I could probably follow all these torches. All right, do you mind, guys? Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Actually might even import a small little... Oh my gosh. To light this up, I might actually make this a... Oh, wow, look at this. Yeah, this is like, we don't want to have to travel over to our spawner and then... Oh, did I get a music disc? Nice. It's a broken one. Yeah, I don't want to be traveling over to my spawner here if we're going to use that and have to come across all these skeletons and stuff. And I don't want a bunch of torches being here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take some of the bones that I've collected and this. And I guess this kind of fits with the area. I need to go get some glowberries as well, but we can start off with getting some of this stuff going right here. I have any more bones in here? I do quite a bit. So we'll take all of that. Perfect. And then we'll use some bone meal to get these trees up. Okay, they updated something. You didn't used to put down torches when you did that. And that's a terrible update. Why would they do that? See, I'm going to like spread all this out here, make this a nice little green area. And then I can go grab some glowberries and get them going over here too so we can actually have some light going on. Doesn't need to be a huge area, just a little bit going on. And I'll save... I'm going to have one here. I want some for our main base since it's all green and stuff. Let's go grab some glowberries real quick and come right back here. There should be some like right over here wherever we came from. Oh boy, we got a slime chunk over here. Ooh, there's some glowberries right there. That's all we need. Oh yeah, a ton of them. Holy crap. Okay, cool. We're going to grab all of these. I actually didn't realize how close this was. And we got a few more of those pink flowers there, which I'm surprised I didn't grab. All right, you guys need to relax. You're everywhere. Guess we can probably use up the rest. I feel like I got what I needed here. Well, no, I need to have them glow when I get there. Dang it. Okay, let's kill a couple more of these guys. Sir, get out of my face. What are we doing? That'll do, because they're gonna hang down themselves anyway. I'll take that. And do the berries glow on them eventually? I feel like that only happens naturally. I don't know if they glow on it themselves. Not too sure. Wow, the amount of stuff over there is insane. We have to light that up at some point. Not gonna worry about it right now. Let's worry about getting this area going. And then we can hang a bunch of this stuff. And light this up. I don't know how much light those ones are gonna do. It mainly is gonna be like these ones here. But that's gonna light it up quite a bit, I feel like. Without having torches just thrown all over there. And then we can spread this a little bit further too. Alright, we can stop like doing that. I know there is putting torches underneath, right, like this, and then putting like the carpets on there. That's always a thing we could do. Which isn't bad. I guess I might actually use that in a couple spots here. If I had more carpet. Pretty dim right there, so I'll do that. And then, yeah, I think this is a nice little spot. Something good to look at when we're out here in this. This is like, I don't know, I feel like this is the caves equivalent of the desert right here. Or even like the nether wastes or whatever. In comparison to the rest of the biomes. Also, does this grass... I didn't realize this grass was greener. This is definitely a different textured grass. I did not know that. Or maybe it's like just specifically because we're in a cave. Yeah, maybe I will use this. I don't know. Like, how much do I need to go? I know it's 4 blocks each side. So I won't have to do too much work on these sides, but... Yeah, screw it. Why not? Might as well. I feel like I've thought about it enough that we can kind of justify doing it. I also could make a music disc thing I could put back in my other base here, because we got a couple of music discs. Let me run that over real quick, and we can make one of those. Or even have like a little... Have a little spot here for ourselves. Set up a safety area for us. Be able to work on this. And then we can get ourselves a music player. Yeah, I'll throw those in there. I don't really need this stuff, so I'll put it in here as well. I will take the food. We are out of food. And I'll actually take this. Let's make ourselves another crafting table. And the bread. I mean, we could fish here at our place, or near our place. I think that's the only way to get food in the cave outside of eating zombie flesh, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of an oversight for my little spot that I wanted to make. And then we'll go ahead and just make a few more fences because why not? That'll be a good way of protecting us from everything except for skeletons and spiders. There we go. And I think this is how you make this. Yes, it is. All right, cool. So let's play a little song for us. I think it'll. Oh, I thought this said cat. There's cat. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that. All right. That'll be a nice thing to listen to while we build this thing here. Not too shabby. All right, we have built our spawner here. It does pretty good. It is a little weird. I don't know why they don't seem to be spawning when I'm down here, even though I feel like I'm well within range. It doesn't seem to be working. What are my freaking sounds at? Jesus. Let's turn that down even further. My God. That's better. Okay. Okay. I don't like the spear guys. And they clearly don't like me. Jesus. But yeah, we already got 30 levels. I kind of forget what we had before, but we got 30 levels. So as soon as we get enchanting going, we are pretty well set down here. I will take some of my stuff here. And bring it back up top before we come back down here. I think I might want to bring some food along, some items that we could potentially use for making some kind of food system down here, and come back to be able to set up infrastructure down here for food, if in case you wanted to stay down here for a while. I feel like there's a lot we could do in this cave. But I do want to run over to our base, which should be somewhere in this direction. I can't really remember exactly where I came from, but I think it was like not far up here. What the frick? There was none of these diamonds were exposed. I had a creeper blow up right here, and it completely exposed 2 veins of diamonds. That's insane. What? Okay, and we got a decent vein right there. I already blew up a couple, but I got to keep them. So that's pretty cool. What do we got here? Oh, that's a big boy vein. That's freaking 7 right there. And that's if he didn't blow up one of them, too. Wow. I know that there's a lot more diamonds under the surface than there is exposed to air. Like, I know that's a thing for these updates. But that is kind of insane that it's that. Like, there was 2 veins right there where that thing happened to blow up. All right, I must have gone the wrong way, which means this is going to be a nightmare to try to find this thing. I know I came from up top here. I'm just not really sure exactly where. I don't think it was over here. Oh, it was like straight shot. I mean, I guess I did kind of wind around a little bit when I was coming in here. Like, was it over here? Definitely not. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is where that's where I was attacked by, like, a bunch of stuff down there, like a witch and everything. So which means we probably came from, like, over there, maybe? Okay, yeah, I think so. I definitely need some food. I should have brought some of that rotten flesh with me. So hopefully this is actually going the right way, which I think it may be. Oh, I can get glowberries, actually. They're not very good, but I might be able to run for a little bit longer. This is not really feeling too familiar, but I have a torch over there, which means I came around. I feel like I came from, like, a spot that was really tight. But probably not back there. Oh, there's my stairs. Okay, good. Yeah, we did come from an area that was very tight, but it was also hidden. Perfect. Let's run up here, grab some food, and head back down. So we can have some renewable resources down here. Very nice. I feel like it's been a while for me to see this. And this did grow down. That's good. Okay. We do have melons, so that's not a bad food. I mean, we obviously have this. I could have gotten that down there. There's some sweet berries. That's an easy food source. Not a good one, but an easy one. Better than glowberries as far as I'm concerned, because I think you... I don't know if you can farm glowberries without bone meal. Easy thing to farm. This is just as crappy, so actually I'm not even going to bother taking that. The seed... I'll take this to eat while I'm there, and the cooked fish, of course. And maybe some saplings as well, just to have, like, another option. Some dirt. That's comfy right there. Look at that. That is a cozy little... I feel so safe back here. Look at this. Oh, man. I love that. Yeah, we have enough to go down with. We can start something with this. I'll have to make another staircase going through the ground so it's even easier to find that, because we can pretty much turn it towards the direction that we're going right now, or, well, towards the direction of our place, and we'll be able to dig right down to the same area. So I'm going to do that at some point too, because this roundabout way is just not it, especially being that I can't just jump down. Oh, I can. And we'll head over to our base to be able to put this stuff in. Got myself a walkway up here, right through this area, which I need to throw stairs on and stuff, but we'll do that in a later time. Beautiful. Nice little safe base down here. Got our stuff there. I should probably put a torch there, and we can throw all this stuff right in there to keep it safe. I do have a potato as well. I don't know what I was thinking. I could definitely plant that. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up for now. This was a heck of a journey here. I'm really excited. I like this world quite a bit. I would like to return to it. If you guys would like to see that as well, make sure you hit the like button. If we get 10,000, not 10,000, oh my gosh, I'm not stupid. If we get 1,000 likes, I'll be sure to bring it back. So yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.